O fuel management system, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Hello everyone, this is your SM2 Superfan Ray. In our previous video, we discussed how awesome an investment a fuel management system can be. Today, I want to take a quick look at a few specific ways in which such a system can benefit your organization. Firstly, a fuel management system makes sure that only authorized users and active vehicles get to fuel. This goes a long way towards eliminating fraud. Secondly, with proper configuration, the maximum amount of fuel taken in a given transaction can be reduced to a volume that makes sense, such as the tank capacity of different vehicle classes. Finally, a good fuel management system enables fleet managers to easily generate accurate fuel reconciliation reports and period closures using delivery records, fuel tank levels, totalizer readings, and distribution data. This makes for some tight fuel inventory management, making it easy to spot potential sources of loss and rectifying the situation. Let's assume everyone in your organization is squeaky clean and above any kind of petty fraud. Without an automated system, they still have to manually keep a record of all fueling transactions. This involves users taking the time to write down details such as vehicle numbers, fuel amount, date, time, etc., etc. Then someone has to periodically take this log and manually enter the data into an accounting or ERP system of some sort. Assuming your staff always has this kind of discipline while maintaining the above reproach strength of character mentioned earlier, we're still looking at a lot of labor involved in recording and managing fuel-related data. Something else to consider, if everything is recorded manually by, one would assume, humans, then there is the very real possibility of data entry errors. Chasing down and correcting these errors represents even more labor that you don't necessarily have to spare. A fuel management system automatically manages your pumps and records all transactional data. It also automatically generates the reports you need and sends them to the people who need them. Any fuel management system worth its salt easily exchanges data with third-party systems such as maintenance management software and accounting systems. Furthermore, it supports all data exchange protocols from web services to manual import-export, as not all systems are created equal. This not only helps avoid time wasted on double data entry, but also creates real synergy as data reaches pertinent systems in a timely manner. In a scenario where the fueling sequence includes the entry or automatic capture of vehicle data, so mileage, engine data, fault codes, and so on, crucial vehicle recalls are triggered at the right time and costly breakdowns and interruptions are minimized. Some fleet vehicles and equipment consume fuel both on and off-road. Chances are there's some kind of road tax paid on the fuel. An automated fuel management system can easily and accurately calculate how much fuel was spent off-road in a given period and allow you to take back as much of your hard-earned money as possible. We're all law-abiding responsible citizens willing to pay our share for the common good, but let's also make sure we don't give any more than we have to. Depending on the industry in which you operate, there can be a number of laws and regulations that dictate how tightly your fuel has to be tracked and managed. Regardless of industry, however, if you have an underground tank, the government can come knocking on your door at any time. If that happens, you have to be able to produce reconciliation reports for any time period they specify. So whichever fuel management system you decide to install, make sure that it is capable, at the very least, to generate those reports easily and reliably, and, even better, do so automatically using a tank gauging system. Also, detecting fuel leaks in the ground is immensely valuable, as soil decontamination is an extremely costly process. In this particular case, having those kinds of sensors and alarms is akin to insurance. It's way better to have it and never have to use it than not having it when you need it the most. We have only scratched the surface of how beneficial a fuel management system can be for your bottom line. Contact us today to discuss the management of your fuel. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, keep it efficient.